right, so that's thermoclines. All right, thermoclines is basically when you got hot water touching cold water. There's a point in the column where they meet. Underneath the thermocline, there's going to be no oxygen. This is important to know because if you're in a lake that has a thermocline, all your bigger fish, stripers, catfish, bass, anything that can eat your crappie is going to come above that thermocline. And so if you got crappie that's in, say, they're normally in 16, 18 foot of water, and you got stripers and bass and everything else that's normally in 25 foot of water. Well, now since those predators have to come up higher or shallower, now they're going to be in the crappie zone. This puts a lot of pressure on your crappie.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because now the crappie is still in their zone, and they're looking around like, where's all these other predators coming from? So that draws them close to brush, right? And it causes them really to get real finicky. They act like they don't want to bite, simply because they got bass and catfish circling in them areas. So the smaller the fish, the tighter the group, safety in numbers, right? And so that's what makes it a struggle around this time. There's such thing as a soft thermocline versus a hard thermocline. Hotter your water, the harder the thermocline, meaning less oxygen underneath that line, where everything is just going to come up. And so our goal is to figure out which groups of fish that may be around structure trying to hide from the predator fish. And so that's what we got to do. And then if it's less predators around, those fish will be active. If it's more predators around, I don't care how many crappie we see, they won't bite.
They're going to be tight-lipped.
Yeah, they're going to be tight-lipped because they know if they was to start munching and there's big predator fish around, they liable to get eaten as well. They don't want to take that risk.
Yeah.
So a lot of them, when that thermocline happens, the best advice is don't go fishing during the day. Go night fishing. Night fishing would be the best time. Out here right now, they're killing it at night. You can just about go anywhere because most of the day bite sucks. Just because those predators are circling. But at nighttime, they feel them, you know, they have the cover of darkness to hunt. And so that's the best tip you can have on when you have water temperatures in the beginning of the 80s. 83 normally starts to set it in, up to about 86. And if it gets hotter like how it does sometime in the 90s, that's when the serious thermocline is. That's a hard. But right now we're dealing with it went from hard thermocline to a soft thermocline, so some of these bigger predators can start moving a little bit deeper and stay out of the crappie zone. All right, so that's our mission today, is basically to go out, look for a structure, maybe a few flats, and see who's tight. And if there's predators around, we're gonna make some cast on them. If they're not biting, we keep moving. Eventually we'll find a group that's not pressured by other fish. Make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Makes a lot of sense.
That's what we're gonna do. Because of the wind, you can still manage. Because of the wind, you're gonna add a second. Because the wind is gonna gonna have a bow in your line.
Okay.
And that bow is always about 12 to 14 inches, right? And so if the fish are 6 feet deep and we do a 3-second count, we're actually gonna add a second, just because the wind is causing that bow. And so we want to be not in the fish, always above the fish, right?
This is more of a natural color, huh?
Natural. Simply because it works like this, honestly. People say, what's the best color? If you ever use live bait, right? I ain't never put live bait in my bucket and then 2 hours later seen them turn into a different color, right?
Right.
And so anything that mimics natural live bait is the color you want to use.
Makes sense.
We all eat different types of chicken: Korean chicken, fried chicken, southern chicken, smothered chicken. It's all chicken. Well, we know that the chicken, at least if it's brown, we know we can eat it.
Sure.
Because if it's pink, we can't, right?
Yeah.
And so that's the concept. These fish we natural, just like us. I can get on the grill, cook a bunch of cook a bunch of chicken on the grill. Take it off the grill and you get to see them burnt charcoal marks and smelling the aroma. I say, well, we say a prayer. We get around this table with all these pieces of chicken. Mouth starts salivating because he's like, yeah, man. It's been hours before I was able to eat, and I'm ready to eat. You smell that chocolate, and I say, oh, before we dig in, I pull out of my pocket a bottle of glitter. And I just shake it across the chicken. I say, oh, it's shiny now. Well, you looking at it like, oh man, you just ruined the chicken.
Yeah.
And that's how I want you to really think about when you're feeding these fish. They want something natural that they're used to eating. Curiosity kills everybody, not just the cat, right? And so you can put on a weird, funky color, and you can get a few bites. It's simply because fish don't have hands; they have a mouth. And so if they even curious about something, they're gonna put it in their mouth and see the texture and all of that. But for the most part, they ain't hitting it just because they're hungry.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so that's the logic behind colors. And so that's why I tell people, a lot of people want to sell you stuff.
Sure.
A lot of people say, man, why you don't make this color and that color? I was like,
because they don't work. They don't work.
Have you seen me fishing? You know, if it ain't broke,
don't fix it. That's right.
There you go.
That's right.
He's off the tip.
What you got there, Anthony?
Black crappie.
Black crappie.
12 and a quarter.
Beautiful. Okay, I see a little pod at 7 feet. There he is. First cast. All right, that's 10 inches.
Oh yeah.
Good job. You know, Anthony, I'm glad you listened to what I was teaching you.
Oh yeah.
Did you get him? Got him that time. Here he is. Oh yeah. Ho ho. That's a beauty. That's 13 inches all day long, brother. Might be 14. I got to get this one on video. Anthony holding up a big old fat. Did you get him? He's like, of course I did. I'm Anthony freaking Blanding. That's a 10 incher. 10, 11, all right. There, guys, if you could see all that school of fish, that's what we're doing right there. There we go. Finally. Close. I'll check him, but he looks about 9. Oh.
Did you get it back? Huh? Did you get it back?
Hey, he's 10.
I like that. Eyes getting short. Is 10, your eyes making it short now?
Yep. Okay, he was 9 3/4, but we'll take him. It's the end of the day, all right? Probably need to be getting it back in there. It's probably what you need to do. I don't know. What do I know?
We're working our way.
You're the expert.
We're working our way to it.
There we go. Working that was very light. Working my way back to you, babe. That's a 10.
Huh?
That's a 10.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Dude. He got me. Oh, them bottom fins, boy, those are the worst. They poke you, you're like, I felt that one. And
Oh God.
finally found a vehicle, you know. I have a friend, that was a light bite, like you said, that barely, almost feels like you're dragging it across something. Anyway, he works at the dealership, so I called him up. I'm like, I need a truck. Blah, blah, blah. He goes, I said, I don't care if it's Toyota, Dodge, Chevy, whatever. He goes, we just got a real nice Tacoma in. I said, let's go look at it. Oh, I had a fish on that whole time. I kept thinking I'm feeling tick, tick, tick. There we go, guys. Look at that one, huh? My biggest one of the day. That's probably about 13. Black crappie. Yep, 13 on the button. That one meant business too. Bam. All that and you missed him. That's it. I've had it. I'm going home.